Good morning, students. Today our topic of discussion is air pollution, and we'll also discuss some of the consequences of the pollution. So, first, we are going to discuss about some natural causes of air pollution, which are volcanic eruption, forest fires, and wind erosion, which occur in dry regions and which produce ashes and dust particles into the air. The second one is the industrial and power plants. So, burning of fossil fuel, which are coal and fuel, which burn in power engine, which release CO2 and SO2 in the atmosphere. CO2 is basically carbon dioxide and SO2 is sulfur dioxide, which are produced when the coal and fuel which burns in power engines. And the third one is basically cars and motorized vehicle. Due to increased cars on the road, there is more pollution in the atmosphere, which releases carbon monoxide and nitrogen oxide and sulfur oxide. Okay, then there's a topic which is named as chlorofluorocarbons. Students, as you know, that spray cans, refrigerator and air conditioning equipments, they release CFC into the atmosphere. What does this CFC do? How does this CFC affects the atmosphere? You can see that there is a ozone layer around our earth which protects us from the harmful ultraviolet radiation coming from the sun. So as you know that ozone layer protect us. So CFC, what does CFC do? CFC reacts with this ozone layer and cause it to deplete and cause it to thin. Okay, and because of that, there are more radiation from the sun that are coming towards the earth, which will eventually cause the temperature of this earth to rise. Okay, then comes the consequences of pollution. The first one we are going to discuss on living organisms. So, the many toxic chemicals that we had already discussed in our previous lecture, they are discharged into river and seas, which pollute the water. And one important toxic chemical, which is mercury, we are going to discuss it now. High level of mercury affects the microorganisms that are already present in the sea. As you know, the mercury is passed on to the fish that feeds on microorganism because it is a food chain. So microorganisms are affected by mercury, and then whenever fish eats microorganism, then mercury also passes to the fish as well. And when human beings they eat fish, then mercury is passed on to them as well.